Mandy McDonald, and I'm the chairperson of the Crookwell Potato Festival for 2021. Today I'm going to do a recipe called Papa a la Huancaina, and I hope I haven't offended anybody with my pronunciation. It's a Peruvian dish, and I can hear you saying, why is she doing a Peruvian dish? Here's the reason. This year's festival is going to be held on Saturday the 17th of April. It'll also be over a couple of other weekends as well. But the main day is Saturday the 17th of April, which happens to be World Heritage Day. And where does the potato come from? It comes from the most southern part of Peru and the most northwestern part of Bolivia. And we're talking 10,000 years ago, or thereabouts, when cultivation was first known of the potato. So hence, Peru, potato. I'd like to take you through the ingredients now. Let's start off with the potato. And these potatoes have been donated to me by the Crookwell Community Garden, and they grow all kinds of wonderful vegetables there that anybody can go and pick. These happen to be Marenka potatoes. We also have locally grown garlic, which we have smoked. We have Australian chilies. We have a mixture of mild and medium. We've got local eggs from down by the dozen, locally grown onions. We have lemons that come from Queensland, olives that come from just down the road, turmeric happens to be from India, but we've got Tasmanian cream and we've got Australian ricotta. All of these will go into making a sauce. The first thing we're going to do is pickle the onion, and for this we need a red onion, we need a lemon. And in this particular instance, we have already sliced our red onion, which we'll now put into a bowl, like so. So we want the rings, and eventually those rings will all be separated out in the fullness of time. And into that we put our lemon juice. Now, of course, you're going to have to be a little bit creative in how much lemon juice you choose to use, depending upon how much onion you want to use. But at the moment, I've got this much onion to about half a cup of lemon juice. And we will let that sit there quite happily, pickling. Okay, and now the fun will start. I have here 8 chopped chilies, and I have a clove of garlic, the smoked garlic that I was telling you about earlier, and all of that is going to go into my food processor, like so. I'm then going to add just short of a teaspoon of turmeric. Now, the traditional recipe calls for, I have to read this, I'm sorry, calls for palillo, which I do believe is a Peruvian form of turmeric. But as we can't get that, then the turmeric it shall be. We then add 3 cups of our ricotta, and as I said before, this is Australian ricotta. Blip, blip, blip. And then we add 2 200ml cartons of double cream, and this is Tasmanian cream. Ooh, look at that. Wow. I'm almost inclined to give that a whiz and see whether or not we actually need the other one. So, bear with me. This is going to be noisy. And I will come back to you shortly. This is coming down nicely. It'll need another blitz in a minute. I'm just cooling the machine. I don't want it to blow up on me. But it might be of interest to know that traditionally the cheese we would use wouldn't be ricotta cheese. It would be queso blanco, which means white cheese, I think. Also, you would use chopped ají amarillo, which is a certain kind of Peruvian chili, which I believe is hotter than jalapeno chilies. I couldn't get those either. Well, I'm glad I made that executive decision not to use the extra cream, because looking at the mixture here and looking at the picture that came with the recipe, I think we've got it just about perfect. And here it is. Beautiful. Beautiful and light. And what I need to do now is spoon this mixture on top of our previously boiled and chopped potatoes that are sitting on a bed of lettuce. So let me do that, and then we can have a look at what that looks like. And I think that's enough. What we now need to do is decorate it with the chopped hard-boiled egg, some black olives, and the pickle that we were making earlier. I just need to move this out of my way. So just roughly scatter the hard-boiled eggs on top of the mix. Then we can go crazy with some olives. And then our beautiful ring. Oh, lovely. You can be as creative as you like. You could even have the Olympic rings if you wanted. Look how colourful that is. Beautiful. I think we might call that it. Maybe one more bit over there. Beautiful. And there we are. Papa a la Huancaina. Thank you.